Good morning, everybody. Off to somewhat of a late start today. I kind of dozed off, but I'd like to touch on a number of things. First of all, as you can tell, the company that I worked from for almost 27 years, from July 20th, 1998 through June 27th, 2025, is officially out of business. The last two locations that were open yesterday were in Bend, Oregon and in Bainbridge Island, Washington, and both have converted to CVS, which acquired a number of its Pacific Northwest locations. Yeah. The company, my most recent company, is now an assetless shell in the process of winding down final operations and selling off its remaining assets. And another things I want to touch on are some important not so there are important amendments of the U.S. Constitution that we can't take for granted. Not just the First Amendment, but also the Fifth and 14th Amendments. That is the reason why I'm standing here right now. The Orange Pendejo has declared war on everybody who lives in this country. Regardless of your political ideologies, we can't take this lightly. The current resident of the White House is truly the enemy of the people. Simply said. I never intended to discuss politics in any of my videos, but I can't stay silent about this. I do firmly believe in the First Amendment, even if there are certain topics that I prefer not to talk about in my videos for personal reasons, especially in respect to the fact that one of my final Rite Aid colleagues continues to pop up in my dreams. For example, you won't hear me talk about golf or figure skating, and for the same reason, I always refer to the second wife of Ronald Reagan as by her full given name, Anne Frances Robbins Davis, and not by the popular name that everyone calls her by. There is a certain name that I don't want to say here in front of my parents or sisters who live with me. awkwardly admit that I've been reconstructing my CD collection over the past 15 months, and the majority of the CDs that I have in my room are Mexican import versions of the worldwide pop that we all know to love. But, okay, it's almost time for breakfast. I'll be a little late. Until next video, peace out.